Hey guys, welcome back. DripCoach here with Drip and Farm. For poverty, we don't trust, we verify, and operate with integrity and transparency. Today, we're going to be diving into just kind of a hodgepodge update of all things I've kind of covered on this channel. SwapX, some new developments from AI Drip, touching on the Warrior Rust project, even some insight that I got from someone anonymously telling me they could identify, help me find the smoking gun on Forex, and how that ties into ZK Rollups and ZK Sync. So we got a lot to unpack. First and foremost, SwapX has been putting out some updates in their announcements. I haven't been covering a lot of them because the real announcement that I think we're all waiting for, at least I'll speak for myself, that I'm waiting for is when will we be able to mint? When will this project actually launch? So that's why I haven't been covering each of these individually, because we don't have anything for that information yet. But the last update they had was the Daily Explorer winners. So what this was tasks that you create, help educate you on the platform, as well as the layer 2, and you had to do some like sharing and Twitter posts, all sorts of stuff. And there was one thing, I guess some 3 to 4 people I saw in the chat, Lady Mania said that some people were cheating, so to speak, using bots, double posting, all sorts of stuff. So they had to go through this with a fine-tooth comb, I guess, and remove some of the cheaters. But for the most part, I guess most people participated, honestly, and they will get their reward coming soon. Then there was this announcement about Forex Finance being a partner. So they've been announcing, I think, partners kind of like for last week or two, kind of every week, saying something about partners and developments. I'm not too familiar with Forex. I didn't deep dive into this. Check it out, because again, my biggest thing I'm looking for is the launch. That's kind of where my attention and energy is focused. All this other stuff is great, and hopefully it generates some hype on the project. What was next? Yeah, AI Drip. So that one's another development. I told you guys in yesterday's video that Drip as a token or ecosystem is far from dead. The price action is the only thing that's dead. And right on cue, we have another dApp that has launched. So from the AI Drip team. So the Wrap Drip token as a new version of the Drip token definitely has some insane utility. You may not like the dApps, you may not want to play or use them, you may not even think that they're cool or whatever the case may be. But the point is, they are there. They are SAFU, verifiably random, using some of the VRF functions on Binance. All sorts of different stuff, and by different teams. So the AI Drip devs have theirs, and G Money has his on Gas Pump Games. So just between the two of them, 1 second. So before I count those up, so we'll look at this. Over here on the AI Drip side, you got Coin Flip, Dice, and now Roulette. Then on Gas Pump, you have the stations that you can get into. And then over on Liquidity Warriors, you have this is a more robust platform for liquidity provision, but there is some Wrap Drip support when you create your own pairs, and again, created by somebody within the community. So yeah, far from dead, just waiting for some positive price action. Actually, all it really needs is marketing. So finding, say, the right influencers to see the Wrap Drip ecosystem as a token with a capped supply, no tax, cross-chain functionality, multiple dApps, farming on other platforms. Yeah, it just takes the right influencer to get a hold of that and see the potential in here. And yeah, this can definitely pump. Now, again, it's not going to just shoot off to the moon, because it is now a speculative meme token with a fixed supply. So meaning people will buy and trade and flip all the way up on the chart. But again, you can't deny the actual tokens that are out there. So right now, everything in the ecosystem is wrecked, but that's also by and large because crypto as a whole is wrecked. And this isn't really wrecked. Every time we see red, we're like, oh my God, it's over. But this price range here, 64, is just a little below the all-time high of the last cycle. Our last cycle was 67. So this is still really, really good. So anyway, that's just an update on that. I did play the roulette game. It works. It's a little slow. And the transactions on chain were about 50 cents. So don't go in here with like a small bag because you got to pay about 50 cents per transaction. But this is my bets here. So I did end up making about 10 bucks out of all this using martingale strategy. If you're familiar with that, it's a negative progressive bet strategy. And I was using wrap drip as the bet. So this did take me a little while to figure out, and I think I have a slight bug on mine. You can't really see this, but down here is the play button. So it's like grayed out. And the only way I get it to work for me is by doing a refresh on the page. So like right now, the button is there. So if I play, it takes a little while to spin up and then get the next number. But then I'll have to come back and refresh the page again because it won't let me hit the play button. So it just launched, so it might be doing some cleanup, and there might be a way for them to cheapen the gas fees or whatever. But did manage to win 10 bucks, and I'll definitely come back and play. I enjoyed roulette. This is what my buddies used to do before pregame and going to parties in Vegas. We get together and kind of put a bag together and try to do negative progressions on the betting on the table. Usually we walked away breaking even, but we got free drinks, so it worked out before you go into the club. Back to X layer. So about the SwapX stuff. Remember, I showed you guys what the ZK rollup idea was and how that is kind of the new way on layer 2s to speed up the chain and offer more security. And as a reminder, what ZK rollups are, it's a way that demonstrates a statement without disclosing any information about the statement itself. So where two people can verify that they both hold the factual data without revealing their data. So the reason I bring this up is because I had a random person hit me up again when I did that last expose about Forex and me doing DeFi forensics and putting my services out there. Somebody hit me up anonymously, as always, telling me they had the smoking gun, and I used ZK rollups to see if they actually had any information. So I'll share that with you here. Let's see, I gotta zoom out. Yeah, roll up. This person hit me up and they said, hey there, deep throat here. Let's talk about Forex ID. I don't have the whole day to spare. What's up? How close you are can lead you to the smoking gun. Pretty close depending on who's talking, your best friend, what's the missing piece? Then he goes on to proceed that he knows details and he blah, blah, blah. And he said he doesn't want my info and wants to tell me how I can find it myself. So I was like, okay, let's see. The best way to proceed is to essentially verify the info you have is actually legit, similar to zero knowledge proofs in crypto. So you tell me how many letters in the state in which Forex grew up in from age 6 to college grad. He gives me the number of letters in the state. So that there helps me identify if he has the same information I have without revealing the actual state. Now, of course, I guess depending on how many numbers it was, you could possibly find similar states with the same number of letters. But I knew from that information that he had at least that part right. Then I asked him about the famous motocross where he owned rental property. And then he gave me that. But at first he gave me the wrong answer. And then he changed his answer. So that's why I said, so is blank your final answer? You had blank previously. So he actually had it wrong to begin with. So I was already suspect. And then provided a third response. And I said, he's incorrect on that one, but solid on the other two. And then he just kind of disappeared and ghosted me. So it led me to believe that this person did have some information and they were getting it from the same place I got it from, but they didn't do all the same research. So I believe I have more than them, and I'm very close to identifying, who he actually is. Got some feelers out to give me the concrete data. And I'm told some of the people in the community have that info as well. So I'd be interested to sync up and see what you guys got, because as of right now, he still has ghosted the community as far as I'm aware. So when you scroll through the Animal Farm Telegram, ironically, they have not given any updates as to where Forex is, or quote unquote, all the stuff they had heard from him. But remember, in 3 days, if I'm not mistaken, apologies, in 6 days, 5 days, according to this, the animalfarm.world, the backup site, expires yet again. So it's funny, again, I made those videos and showed you guys that they were just literally just pumping their own bags, giving you guys false hope, saying Forex is around, but yet he hadn't been around enough to just somehow find that extra 10 bucks in his couch cushion to renew the domain. And this is on the backup site. So the backup site's about to expire as well, meaning all of you that are on the Animal Farm will find it hard pressed to get your funds out of the Animal Farm without using the smart contracts, because the website will be down again. And I'm sure somebody else will scoop that up. So remember, again, on this chart, these were the pumps in the community when they lied and told you guys they had heard from him. And then all of a sudden, for some odd reason, you guys still have not heard from him. So fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And sadly, all these fools in the Animal Farm Telegram keep holding on to a wing and a prayer, and nobody's going to save them. And all I can do is show you the smoke and mirrors and hope you wake up. But we'll see what happens. Now that I put this video out, it's hidden amongst the other information in this video. We'll see if they put out yet another APB about Forex coming to save you all. So anyway, that's the update. Basically, Wrap Drip, DK Rollups, SwapX, AI Drip games, all that stuff. So there's a lot of stuff going on. The crypto space right now as a whole is what they would consider kind of boring. It's trending and flat. So this is the best time to just be stacking your bags, dollar cost averaging, not YOLOing into the next meme tokens. Solana is just popping off with all sorts of still celebrity meme tokens and shit. I am not getting any yet. That is not my forte, but best of luck to all of you that do. And yeah, that's all I got. So smash that HBO special, help brother out, like, subscribe, comment down below. And until next time, live daily and achieve your impossible. See ya.
Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? SPRITZ Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.